Hello and welcome to a new haul video. This is for May 2014, and I know I've uploaded a haul video that also says May 2014, but that was an accident. I actually meant April 2014, but I only realized that after I'd already uploaded the video, so I didn't change that. But this time it's really products that I've ordered throughout the month of May, yes. And before we get started, when I laid everything out on my craft desk to have it in reach for the video itself, and I kind of realized that's a lot of stuff, that's a lot of money that I spent. And I wonder, how do you guys make sure you don't overspend? Do you set yourself a monthly budget? Do you only order once a month? How do you do that? I would be really interested, and I'd love to read your comments on this. But now let's get started. First of all, I want to share with you what I've ordered from Stampin' Up. First of all, there's this stamp set. It's called Fresh Vintage. It's actually already retired. Then I've got these two embossing folders. One is this circle with the dotted outline, which is absolutely adorable. And then you have this this frame, which looks like a picture frame, and they're not very big. The next three stamp sets that I'm going to show you are actually stamp sets that are going to be I guess retired is the word. And so I got those, and one of the reasons that I actually like Stampin' Up is they have German sentiments. In case you wondered where my funny accent comes from, I'm actually German, and I'm always looking for good German sentiments. So this is basically a birthday set that says invitation to say we're gonna have a party, and just regular birthday sentiments, which are always handy. The next one is a bridal set, or wedding set. Then this is a stamp set that I've always wanted, and it's called Simply Stars, and I haven't got it because I borrowed the stamps from my friend, but now Stampin' Up is going to retire this set, and so I thought, what the heck, they have a clearance rack at the Stampin' Up website, which means they have products that they reduce in price, and they had this set of washi tape reduced in price, so I just snatched it because it was really, really cheap and affordable. And I also like that you have this very thin one, and then the two bigger ones, and I just like the pattern because I like the color. Got this Indigo Island, is it actually Indigo Island? Yes, Indigo Island cardstock. It is a really, really pretty color, and it has a very slight texture to it, so it gives the card a little bit of interest. I made another order from Clearly Besotted Stamps. That's a British company. And I've got the diagonal stripes, and I love this. I mean, yeah, I love this. I can't even say anything else about this. It's just, you have so many possibilities. You can either use this as the main element on your card, you can stamp borders, and I just love the little thank you note that Stephanie, the owner of Clearly Besotted, included in in my order. And you can see here, you get these absolutely crisp lines on the border of a card. You can do mass stamping, whatever, and it's just, there's so many possibilities, and I'm really looking forward to using this more. I also got a very intricate die. It's the Thanks Words die. I actually already created a card with that die, and that is this card. Let me just zoom in for you a bit. And as you can see, this is the Thanks. Next, I ordered two ink pads, green Lux, Memento Lux ink pads. And the reason for that is that a friend of mine asked me to make some birthday invitation cards for her mom, so I needed the green ink, but I really wasn't happy. So I purchased the Memento Lux Pistachio and the Memento Lux Olive Grove. And when you look at these ink pads, you would think, hey, green ink, right? That's what I thought as well. But as it turns out, it's not really green. So let me show you. I have my swatches here, and the pistachio. This is the pistachio. This I have to apologize because the color management on my camera doesn't really bring that across. But the pistachio is more like an olive green, and the Olive Grove, which is this one here. So let me see. So this is the pistachio, and this is the Olive Grove. And the olive grove in real life is more like a muddy brownish green. So they're not really intensive greens. I wasn't really happy with my purchase. I mean, of course I'll use the inks that I have and maybe they'll come in handy, but I wasn't really happy because I wanted vibrant greens. That's what I wanted. So what I did is I purchased other ink pads, and this is a purchase I made from Make the Day Special, which is another store in the UK, and I purchased the Avery L pigment inks. And one was that I got is the lemongrass, which is this one, which is a very happy, vibrant, bright green. That's basically what I wanted. And then I purchased the celery ink, which is this one, which is like a grass green, a darker grass green. And both of these, both the lemongrass and the celery are they're like the greens that I want. Since I've already started to show you the stuff that I purchased from Make the Day Special, I can continue there, it's like the bulk of stuff that I got from there. So first of all, I've got this stamp set from Paper Smooches. It's called Chubby Chums. So then I've got the new Mama Elephant stamp set, Sweet Havana. I'm not sure if this is how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm gonna say it. And mainly I got it because I saw Dawn from W+9 use one of her stamp sets like this, which is similar to this one. She used Coming Up Roses, and she used elements that are similar to the ones here to create a watercolor scene. And as soon as I saw this stamp set by Mama Elephant, I was like, oh, I have to use this, and I have to try to do this as well, because I couldn't get my hands on the W+9 stamps. Next up, I got the origami stamp set, also by Mama Elephant. I've seen, I wasn't sure if I wanted the set, but I've seen a few cards on Pinterest that really got my imagination flowing. And I'm also looking forward to coloring these critters. Next up is another product by Paper Smooches, and that's the flowers dies. So basically you have like the outline of the flower, and then inside you have a cutout as well. And I've seen some cards on Pinterest that absolutely amazed me, and so I just went and bought these dies because I'm absolutely looking forward to use them without stamps, just like the shapes of the flowers for some cards. So this is the modern Mehndi. I misspelled this here, sorry. The modern Mehndi stamp set, and I just like the doodles and like the little sentiments here, and I just can't wait to color them, but also just use them plain on my cards. I'm not sure if you saw this, but I actually used some of them here on this card. And I also got the matching dies because, I thought at first, you know what, you can just cut this out because the dies won't do much more. But if you look closer, you can see that there's like this scallop border around this flower and around this leaf, and the dies actually respect this scallop border. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get the dies, because if the border would have been straight, I wouldn't have gotten them, but with the scallop border, it's actually worth the money. Then I also got the stars dies. They're kind of unique to little inkers. You cut out the die, that's the middle line here. So this here, the middle line, that's where you cut out the actual star. And then you have stitching, not just on the inside, so basically on the piece that you've cut out, but you've also got stitching on the outside. That's basically you will see that on your card, which I find absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really excited to use that. The same principle applies to the stitched ovals. So basically those are oval dies. Amazing, why doesn't everybody do that? So next up I've got the Snarky Sentiments, and that's the stamp set that really got me hooked on little inkers, because that just made me laugh so hard. Actually, there is a sentiment that says, you make me laugh in a pee my pants sort of way. There's another one. I am so sorry, but I think that the whole thing was really your fault anyways. I'm really looking forward to use them on my cards and to put a smile on my family's and friends' faces. And last but not least, I've ordered the Spring Flowers dies. As you can see, you have the the outline for the leaves and for the flowers, and you have also some stitching on the center and in the leaves themselves. And I don't know why, but I'm really on this stitching trip right now. I want to have stitching on everything, and so I'm really looking forward to be using this as well. I've only got this stuff literally like last weekend and this weekend, and because of work I haven't gotten around to play with all this stuff. I placed an order with a European shop called Hobby Resort, and I've ordered the Spectrum Noir pencils, and they're supposedly basically, I'm grossly simplifying here, basically the same as the Spectrum Noirs. They don't come in a set like, so I'm sorry if I'm not being very clear on this, trying to explain this. So the Prismacolor pencils, the 36 pencil set, I've just arranged them to have like all the greens in one palette, but you are getting greens, blues, yellows, oranges, browns, purples, reds, and well, yeah, more blues. So that's what you get in the 36 pencil set. You get basically the entire rainbow of colors, and for each color family you have enough pencils to get some really, really good blending going. That's why I bought this set of 36 pencils. With Spectrum Noirs, who also sell the Spectrum Noir alcohol-based markers, which some people prefer to use to the Copics, they always sell their sets in certain color families. So this is the marine set. It has 24 pencils. This is what you get. You get like brownish colors. You get grayish colors, and then you get an assortment of blues and purples. That's the marine set. So basically you get a certain spectrum of color. You don't get like reds, you don't get yellows. You have to buy separate sets for those. With the purchase was the sheet where you can color in the pencils that you've already got, and you can see that basically I have here blues, I have some purples, I have browns, like warm browns and cold browns, and I have grays. I purchased this set to complement the Spectrum Noirs because I wanted some more grays and also a couple more blues, some different blues. But like the downside of the Spectrum Noir system is that basically in order to get like, let's say, reds or to get yellows, you have to buy an entire new set of 24 pencils. You can't buy these pencils separately, whereas the Spectrum Noir, not the Spectrum Noirs, the Prismacolor brand allows you to buy individual pencils. Well, and that was it. That was my haul of actually everything that I've ordered in the month of May. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Thank you so much for staying with me here. And as I said, I'm looking forward to hearing from you and to hear how you guys are curbing your spending or managing your spending when it comes to craft supplies. Let me know. And again, thanks for watching. See you soon.